Yo, Lou, tell them about the 6-figure fire damage poop house.
Oh man, not the poop house. You guys really want to know about the poop house, but listen, we made 6 figures from it. So stay tuned, get ready for the story. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you're new to the channel. Welcome.
All right, guys, stay till the end of the video and you're gonna hear about our big giveaway.
All right, guys, let's talk about this poop house right here. So this was a property that came in. It was an inbound lead. They were ready to sell. And when the lead came in, it was a referral, all right? The neighbor was helping out the seller of the home who was a little older. She saw our website, she saw our reviews, she saw our brand, and she was sold. She trusted us, so she really wanted him to work with us.
That's why you gotta build a brand.
Gotta build a brand, gotta build a business. You know, you guys know Acquisitions Lou, so I'm talking to her, talking to the owner. It took just over 2 months of negotiation because they were about 110,000 higher than we needed to be to make this a deal and make it a win-win for them and for us, right? Because we got, at the end of the day, we're a business, we need to make money, right? So about 2 months of negotiation, and we finally got it locked up. So throughout the process, the seller and, you know, some of his family, they were actually living in the home throughout the process. So it made it harder for us to do our inspection, to do our due diligence process.
Hold up. It wasn't just the seller's family. It was the seller's controlling girlfriend. She almost blew up the deal.
Yeah, that's a whole long story, but there were some demands made. We actually made a video in the past. If you're new to the channel, go back and watch some of our videos. We actually did a cash advance. There were some demands made on this property that we did end up following because the deal was worth it, and luckily it did pay off, so be careful with that. But like he said, they were living in the property. It just made it harder for us to do our due diligence process. So originally we were going to assign this deal, but because it was a little bit harder, we ultimately just decided to wholesale the property, right?
So we were gonna assign it for about 20K to one of our buyers, but we decided to buy it because we saw the market kept going up in the area. And guys, when you specialize in your niche, there's just something different. You see something others don't. So some other buyers, you know, we were gonna make 20K on it, 10K, but we decided to actually buy it.
So throughout the process, we helped the sellers, we got them into self-storage. The house was a not only was it distressed and a little fire damage, but it was also borderline hoarder house. Tons and tons of junk in the house. Like, guys, I'm telling you, you never seen a house like this. We finally got this to the finish line. We got the sellers out of the house. They ended up going into a hotel, and then we could finally start doing some work on our end.
Tell them how long it took for sellers to get out once we actually purchased the property.
Once we purchased the property, and guys, this is also something to be mindful of, because depending on the laws and where you're doing work at, you got to watch out for squatters, because in some places the laws actually benefit the seller and the previous owner. If you're purchasing the house and you're now the owner, some of the laws benefit the squatter. So they stayed in the house after we purchased for additional week and a half, I think it was?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. So you got to remember, like, when you're doing a hotel and you're buying a property, you also have costs on your end. So we have holding costs during that time. You really have to handle it delicately because you don't want your seller to cause more damage to the property, right, during that time period. Once we finished that part, got the sellers out, we were finally excited to go do some work. So we hired some people to go in and do some junk removal, some carpet removal, and really just kind of make the property look presentable for some of our partners and buyers that were going to go in and look at the property. And guys, on the first day of us sending over our junk removal partner, he's went over with a crew of, I think he had about 6 guys with him. They were doing work and they went into the bathroom. He called us immediately and said, guys, you have a poop house on your hands. And when he said poop house, he was not kidding, guys. There was poop. We saw the pictures. There was poop from the floor to the ceilings. Well, apparently one of the toilets exploded and the sellers never cleaned it. They were living in the house with an exploded toilet. And it was so bad, he had 2 of his crew actually quit on the spot and leave, quit the job.
Real estate is so interesting.
He said he never in his life had people quit on the spot, right? It was so bad, it smelled terrible. And it actually caused a little bit more damage to the property because the toilet exploded. There was not only poop in the bathroom, but also the carpet was completely soaked. So as they did the carpet removal, you know, the wetness and the liquid actually got to the flooring underneath.
Guys, leave it in the comments. Would you buy a property? Would you buy a house that has poop and feces and pee on the carpet? I probably shouldn't say that. YouTube is gonna flag it. It's crazy though.
But listen, more of the story, guys, throughout that whole process, throughout 2 months of negotiations, right? Throughout the sellers living in the property throughout our process and kind of making our due diligence process even harder, throughout us closing on the property and then them staying an additional 3 weeks, and all the way to our partners and our junk removal guys, some people quitting on the job and making it harder for us to, you know, complete the process that we need to do to clean up the property. At the end of the day, more of the story is we still made 6 figures, right? And that's what you got to remember.
Made 6 figures. The market was going up, right? So this delay was a blessing in disguise. My advice to you guys is to be patient. If you know your niche, you're gonna be a rock star. You're gonna make a ton of money.
As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, talk about that giveaway.
Yeah, so this giveaway, I'm gonna remind you guys, we're gonna give you guys 1 lucky subscriber, 1 inbound lead. Okay, this can change your life. This could be the pathway to your $1 million wholesale business. This could help you leave your job, right? There's a ton of free videos. If you're not familiar with acquisitions, there's a ton of free videos on YouTube. You can learn acquisitions. With the inbound lead, they're ready to sell. Just make a deal happen. You can make 10K, 20K, who knows how much. And listen, if we give you a lead, if you're that lucky winner, we give you a lead, you got to post it on the channel. We'll do an interview with you. And remember, to enter to win, you have to like, subscribe, comment, a question, anything, comment, okay? Lastly, you have to share this video on 1 wholesale real estate group. That easy, guys. This costs you nothing. This is cheaper than marketing. We'll give you the lead. Dude, you'll make a killing. Let's make money together.
As always, let's make money together.
Peace.
All right, guys, you're getting the update live. So we were just outside talking about the poop house, got in the car, went to go do some work, and the wire just came through. And I know a lot of you guys like to see the proof because sometimes you think guys are lying about these deals. The wire just came through. Check this out. We're going to show you in real time. Let's see, which one is it? Here we go, right here. You see the wire. Hold on. It's going to focus in. Okay, there we go. I know you guys see the wire. Oh, man, it feels good. That's the proof in the pudding. That can be you. I don't care if it's a distressed house. I don't care if it's probate. I don't care if it's water damage. It doesn't have to be a poop house, but it can. But that was the poop house, guys. It came through in real time. And today is Friday. It feels good.
Yes,
so I want to show you guys that we get it done. And as they say, close is close, and that's what we did. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you're new to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. More content coming your way. More giveaways coming. We'll talk to you very soon. Peace.
Peace.